Hi, it's Frank Rom here with First United Methodist Church of Saxe, Texas. And today is Thursday, March 14th. It is 3/14. It is Pi Day, so happy Pi Day. You may notice that my shirt looks funny today, and it's because just as I was about to start this video, I took one more swig from this can of Welch's grape juice, and I spilled it. But it reminded me of one of my favorite communion stories, and it goes like this. The congregation was lined up in the center aisle, and the pastor was standing there with the bread, and a young girl, maybe 10 or 11 years old, was holding the cup. And that was a church that shared communion by intinction. They would receive a piece of the bread, the body, in the palm of their hand, and then dip that into the cup, thus taking the elements together. Well, the cup was heavy, and the girl was little, and she couldn't hold it steady. In the line was a senior woman, and behind her was a big dude, shaved head, leather, piercings, tattoos, biker gang looking, the works. And the little girl was starting to slosh the grape juice because, it's a Methodist church, so it's grape juice. It's not really wine, but we call it wine. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Anyway, and it began to spill onto the floor of the sanctuary. And the woman fussed a little bit at the girl. You need to hold that steady. You're going to spill it all over the floor. We don't want to have a mess in here. And that's when the big dude with the shaved head and the piercings and the tattoos and the leather said, no, ma'am. That's the blood of Christ. She can pour that all over me if she wants to, because I would love, and I always do love, for that grace to be just thrown and poured and spilled all over me. So, yeah, it looks like a stain today, and it is, but really, I am choosing, and I invite you to choose this with me, I'm choosing to view this as God's grace poured all over me today. And some days I need God's grace poured all over me because my own sinfulness has poured out over other people. And so when God's grace is poured out over me, I'm renewed, and I am feeling joy again, and I am feeling love again, and then I am sharing love again with other people. So if you're like me and your mouth is bigger than the little hole on the top of this can and stuff just spills out, maybe that's just God's grace pouring out all over you to remind you that you are loved and to call you to go out into the world and love others. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.